Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you a lovely pink and teal set that me and my client chose today. I'm going to start off with doing this whole nail in Glitterbels colour powder Pom Pom. You'll see why a little bit later on. So I've applied my bead as usual towards the end and blended it down, and then now I'm going into the cuticle area with my second bead, which you may all already know this is the majority of how I apply my full colour nails. In two beads like this. Going in now with Flamingo Feather, Glitterbels colour powder. Making sure it's nice and thin up at the top there because this is going to be a blend, and dragging the rest of the product down the nail. Going in here with Tiffany Teal, but I'm actually only using this as a bit of a colour wash for a base, so I don't perfect the ombre on this. I just make sure that it's blended enough because it's going to be covered in some very, very pretty stuff. Not that this isn't pretty, but glitter. So, using the Glitterbels Premixed glitters, this one is Bubblegum. So I'm just very gently touching it on the end of the nail. Here I'm going in with Pink Crush. I absolutely love this glitter. Blending up the top edge. I actually liked it like that itself, to be honest, as well. This glitter here is called Scales. So I've placed my bead up at the cuticle, moving it around with the tip of my brush, very, very, very gently touching it, and then fanning down at the end. I love that nail. Tiffany Teal. So making sure it's nice and thin up there at the top, and then dragging the rest of the product down, as per. Going in with Pom Pom. Making sure that's nice and thin again there at the top edge before I blend down the rest. Very gently moving it with my brush. And my second bead up to the cuticle, drag down, push across there again into the side very gently, and drag down. Wonder what's this gonna be? Annabel! It's me! I did a slow-mo of that pop. So yeah, this is my premixed glitter called Annabel. Going all over this nail. I obviously clearly love this glitter, hence why it's called Annabel. It'd be a bit strange if I didn't like it, wouldn't it? So yeah, I absolutely love this nail, and yep, so I'm just putting that over the whole thing. I've got lost for words there. Look at it. I literally just loved it. I think this was my favourite nail, I'm not gonna lie actually. So going in with Flamingo Feather. I'm not going to say it because I say it all the time, you know, thin at the top, dragging down the nail. A tiny bit more, just to make sure it's really nice and opaque. And Pom Pom, blending it down. When I do colour ombres, I do like to do two beads for the top paler colour. Into the cuticle, dragging down. Very, very gently, and then just messing with the blend just to make sure I'm happy with it. Tiffany Teal thumb, first bead, mid to end, and dragging down before my second bead. Just going over that line to make sure it is really nice and thin, so you don't get left with like a ridge. Blending down, pushing up into that side, into the cuticle, and then pulling the rest of the product down the nail. I'm going to be using Fairy Crush now, in a little swoosh across the nail, with the very, very tip of my brush, and then we're going to add a bit of Scales on top. Again, I'm just placing it, and then I'll go ahead and move it afterwards, after I've wiped my brush, to where I want it. Really loved this nail. Was a bit gutted it was on a thumb because no one really looks at thumbs much, do you? When someone says, oh, let me see your nails, well, you never show them the thumb. So, capping in glass slippers in one bead, applying towards the cuticle, and then dragging it down with the belly of my brush. So that's how that looks before filing and everything. So I'm going in with my e-file now. This is the Up200, which you can find on my website, and it's also our drill bits. So I go around the cuticle first, down the nail, and then over it like this. I have sped this up and cut some out, but just to show you. That's that. So now I'm using my Glitterbels Metal File Boards and refills into the side walls, both sides, then into the free edge, and then over the remainder of the nail, over the top. Into the cuticle area first, I'm working my way down. And then I shall do my favourite part, which is the buffing, which I really overly seem to enjoy. Sometimes I buff that much that I end up throwing my buffer by accident at my clients. It's great not. So buffing, and underneath, this is normally the point when I end up throwing it sometimes. So I'm going to go ahead now and top coat with my Glitterbels No Wipe top coat, and I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. Done a little slow-mo for you in a minute to show you this glitter. Look at it. Look at it. And of course this one too. So this was scales and bubblegum and a little bit of pink crush on this nail. Scales is very hollow, which I love. So yeah, I love that one too. You'll have to let me know in the comments which one's your favourite. And the thumb. Yep, I love him too. So now I'm using Sharpie pens. I did not top coat this nail. This is why it was pure Pom Pom, I was telling you earlier. So with just standard Sharpie pens from your shop and your cleanser and a little fine brush, draw on your Sharpies, get your detailing brush and your cleanser, literally just dip it in and move it around until you are happy. It is that easy and really, really fun, because you don't know how it's going to turn out, and you can, you know, just touch it a little bit, touch it a lot, whatever you literally decide to do. Yeah, so let me know what you think about that, guys. And now I'm going in with black just to make it a bit more of a marble. Again with the cleanser and the detailing brush. This is literally so much fun, like you wouldn't believe. Once you're happy, you can go in with your top coat and cure that again for a further 60 seconds. And that's the finished result, guys. So let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And thank you very much for watching. See you later, guys. Bye.